Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session, guys. All right, so this Shannon Sharpe thing is taking a turn. It's taking a turn. Now, I want to talk to y'all about this. Gentlemen, when you go on video and well, first off, that's the woman. You just saw the woman. Here's another photo of her right now so y'all can see what she looks like, her OnlyFans. But the question is, gentlemen, is why do you pay women off if you're not feeling guilty? Now, guys, I have my glasses on today because I've got to do some reading today. I got some reading on my phone to read information for you guys out here. Now, this is why I have my glasses on, so please bear with me. It's nighttime. But anyway, so it was reported by TMZ that Shannon Sharpe offered around $10 million for this sexual assault as a settlement. And that is according to TMZ. And here's the thing, Shannon Sharpe's lawyer, Lenny Davis, revealed this to reporters on Tuesday, okay? Now, also, let's see here. Let's see, it says right here from Tony Busby, I guess his name Busby or whatever. He says, on one hand, Mr. Sharpe and his lawyers claim that the case filed by Jane Doe, okay? And what I want y'all to say and understand is, and let's talk on this. They're saying right here, in fact, she was offered $10 million in the settlement, but rejected the offer, choosing instead to proceed with the litigation. So gentlemen, I want y'all to think about something. If somebody's offering you $10 million and you turn that down, they might, okay, gentlemen, listen. I'm not here to accuse. I'm not going to accuse. I'm not here to accuse anybody, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I want you to understand that. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And what's weird is that it says right here, she was offered $10 million in a settlement, but rejected the offer, choosing to instead to proceed with litigation. And Sharpe's team is now trying to discredit and dox her, which he did. Sharpe's team are now, as anticipated, also attacking me, and we are not going to be deterred by those tactics. And he already did that. And guys, I already had a video set up for the audio. We're going to do that later on today. But we got to talk about this right now. But what are we doing? You're telling me. Matter of fact, I just got off the show and I came right out here to talk to you guys about this reaction, because this is some serious stuff right here. This is serious, dog. This is serious. Now, what did Sharpe do? If you look at right here, you see that he's showing the text messages from November. He's talking about, I want to put my tongue in your, butthole, then you can marry me. That's from her. She's saying, that's my daddy. All right. I want that big thing, baby inside of me. Got that? You believe? Okay. You better crave it, because you're going to be stuck with it for life if you put a big bling in front of me. Now y'all do understand, and y'all can't get mad, because some women have that kind of a fantasy, but I'm not going to talk about the fantasy. But he paid that woman. He wasn't getting this for free. There's a thing going around, and he's been paying this woman for time. Another thing that's said right here, August 11, 2024, these messages saying that, they're talking about the graphic things, but this has nothing to do with it. Now, the worst part about all this was really the doxing. I mean, the text messages are one thing, the voice messages, which we'll do later on, but also putting her name out there, man. You put her name out there, that's pretty bad. But I want to keep reading this right here. So as we're saying, he addressed to that, right? And as you can see right here, Sharpe from Nevada OnlyFans, the press conference called at 2:00 p.m. He addressed the audio, right? He's saying he's, spoke in the heat of the moment and not letting him mean the words, okay? But he did disclose that at least there was a $10 million offering given and to close the case, okay? She had considered the offer, but instead, she suddenly, without warning, walked away from the offer. Let's keep going right here. Now, this is what's crazy, okay? So, I assume, guys, when you're dealing with people that have money, sometimes they do have agreements and stuff like that. But what's weird about this, and now let's read this, is that, she signed a confidentiality agreement. And Sharpe's attorney has now breached that agreement while at the same time deliberately revealing Jane Doe's name, phone number, private messages. And again, come on, dog. This is a alleged rape. We can't talk about that. And this is an error on Sharpe's part, they're saying, because now all the things discussed and revealed, okay, this is crazy. And let's see, they say, okay, as set forth, the lawsuit, Sharpe's conduct throughout the 2-year relationship reveals a pattern But what this is a pattern of narcissism, manipulation, okay, control. And Sharpe's lawyer claims in his statement that the evidence plans to a clear picture, that he's right about that. It's not just a picture that he wants the public to see, okay? And he did a video. Well, let's keep moving. This is crazy, man. This is not cool. This is not cool. The thing is that's crazy about this is that Sharpe is, it was going to pay her off. Gentlemen, I get it, but if you're innocent and you want, I get it. I know how things are with the court system and stuff like that, but sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. And I'm not alleging. Look, it seems like it was extortion. If you looked at the video before, I talked about extortion. But if you think about it now, and I want y'all to think about this, is it extortion if there's a payoff? Because $10 million is, look, $10 million is a lot of money. And I understand 50 is a lot of money too, but for someone to turn down $10 million and go for the 50, I'm just saying, gentlemen, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm just saying. I don't know, but what I'm saying is where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's something not right going on here. Paying her off for hush money, okay, maybe to get rid of the whole thing and put it on the rug, maybe so, but something's not right here. I'm not saying he's guilty, but I'm not saying she's innocent. I'm just saying I want y'all to think where there's smoke, there's fire, because if it's true, we don't know, but they're not backing down. And her getting 10 million in front of you, and then all of a sudden she's saying no. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then a doxer. I mean, y'all see, as I'm telling you, y'all see the photos and everything, but the math is not mathing. It's not making sense. So we gotta talk on it. And I want to know what you guys think. It's just at the end of the day, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know who to believe. But it's just weird that you're offering 10 million and she's turning it down. Listen, not saying it's true, but where there's smoke, there's fire. So guys, let me know what you think. It's just, something's not right now. Something's off. I don't know. Something doesn't sound right here, but I want to know what you guys think, man. I had to come out here and do a reaction video. I know y'all might hear the crickets and everything, but please disregard the crickets. But guys, let me know what you think. But guys, the next video we're gonna have is the audios. We'll get to the audios next, but we had to do this because this just dropped before we do the audio. So the audios are coming up later on today, but we had to drop this morning. Okay, so just let me know what y'all think, man. Holla at your boy, man. Hey, don't judge me for my glasses. I have to read sometimes. I have to read. I'm old, but I appreciate y'all guys, man. We holla at y'all later. Peace.